Ladies and gentlemen, you know I go to the ends of the world, to the ends of the earth for my subscribers, my Discord people. I have been locked in my own laboratory, spending countless amounts of money, time, resources to figure out and to answer one of the questions of the universe. Can something so special in history repeat itself? Can you capture lightning in a bottle? Not once, but twice. Some of y'all caught lightning in a bottle. You were involved in a moment that will forever be etched in history. And some of y'all missed out. Y'all told me y'all missed out. And now there's an opportunity coming that you could possibly catch lightning in a bottle again. Some type of rift in the multiverse. Some kind of eternal equinox that could be coming. Ripple in time that could be coming to allow you to repeat history. Catch lightning in a bottle twice. And I have been sitting here trying to investigate, trying to run hypothesis and test to find out, can we make this happen? Deep grinding into books, trying to figure out, can history repeat itself? Or is it nothing? Is time nothing? History means a systematic record of true events of the past. Study of history doesn't end only in knowing the past, it enables us to understand the present and the future. Are you ready for the future? Digging even deeper into this, I came across one of the wisest presidents. And he bestowed a saying, a message to us many, many, many years ago. He was so smart, he had the foresight to see this. One of the greatest presidents that this country has ever seen. Wise, very wise president. Told us, don't believe everything you read on the internet. You have to listen to him. I mean, he's a wise president. Don't believe everything you read on the internet just because there's a picture and quote next to it. But I came across this picture that another wise man, I don't know if it was Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, might have been Confucius, Socrates, but they said, I don't think you can catch lightning in a bottle twice. But the grumpy man has the answer for you. Guess what? Your opportunity is coming to catch lightning in a bottle twice. And here comes your second opportunity. But are you ready? Are you ready for nothing? Or I have something different for some of y'all. Are some of y'all trying to maybe sell your house right now and the housing market's not what you want it to be? Do you need to see an increase in the value of your home? Well, as the grumpy man's luck, I keep telling y'all about it, and y'all think I'm just giving y'all sob stories. That is just, and you wonder why my blood pressure is 200 over 190, because it just doesn't stop. So what, on May 31st today, guess what Grumpy gets today? On top of the IRS stuff, on top of everything else going on, I get a letter from the county tax person. Congratulations, we reassessed homes and your housing value went up. And I haven't done any improvements to my home. And then it dawned on me, I did do one major investment. I placed something in my home that is surely the factor of what caused my housing value alone just to jump up. Are you ready? Here it is. Look how sexy this thing is. You know, if I could put lingerie on this thing, I would have to make this a XXX video. That's all I'm going to tell you. This device alone has jacked up the value of my home just by placing, look how beautiful that is. Just by placing that into my home. And now you have the opportunity to catch that lightning in the bottle too. Many people told me, even though Grumpy did a video and told y'all these things aren't going to last long, but no, Nobody ever believes me. Grumpy tried warning people about helium. Grumpy eventually tried warning people about DeFly and all this other stuff. One day y'all listened to me and I told y'all these things ain't gonna last. Less than 6 hours they were gone, and I had people contact me. Man, you think they're going back on sale? I missed out. I didn't think they were gonna sell it that quick. Again, I've been in the lab trying to find out that answer to the universe for you, and here it is. You're welcome. You're welcome. This is all me. You're welcome. 5 days from now, 14 hours, 40 minutes, 39 seconds. Are you ready to unlock the key to the universe? That's basically what this is. Think about it. It's nothing. But have you ever seen nothing get so popular so quickly to become one of the #1 items on Helium Deploy's website? Several people used my code and I did so well with it. I took $200 of that money, bought, and then burned Entropy to help support the project. So all the people out there who were saying, can't believe it sold that fast. Man, do I think I need to get some more? I'm going to tell you right now. I told y'all I got several coming, and Grumpy's buying another one. The writing's on the wall of what this project's going to be. What you going to do? And some people might just be asking, I already bought one. What should I do now? Yep, I think you need another one. All right, look, we can just, if y'all could just quit kidding around so much, and look, we have to be serious at some point. You know, it's like herding cats. Come on, we gotta get serious. Y'all need to quit playing around. I don't know, y'all gonna think I had heat stroke working outside all day today. So, yes, as you can see, Helium Deploy has announced that they are getting 500 more devices in. Now, everybody wants to ask these crazy questions, all jokes aside, about, you know, how the universe spins, and then they haven't shipped out the first 1,000. Why didn't they sell these 500 if they knew they were getting them? And look, we're beyond that point. We don't know why Helium Deploy. I have my ideas. Maybe they didn't know how popular it was going to be. Maybe they only had 1,000 originally allocated, and when these things sold out in less than 6 hours, I'm going to keep saying that. 1,000 devices less than 6 hours. Maybe they wanted more. One thing some people complained about originally was the original ship date might have been, I didn't go back and look, I'm too lazy, but you know, end of June or something like that. And one thing that we are noticing is, this is my order right here. My order says it is now moved up to June 12th. So that is literally 12 days away from now. And this is saying if you purchase it, expected delivery date to the US is June 11th. Now, somebody asked this question, you know, I'm straight with y'all, all jokes aside. Again, you know, this is financial advice. I tell you about buying another one, but y'all know you proceed at your own risk in all these projects. Nothing's guaranteed. But it says expected delivery to the US. We know that Helium Deploy is going to ship these devices from the US to the US customers. So does that mean that Helium Deploy gets them in on 11th, then they got to turn around, repackage them, put a new label on them, and send them to you? I don't know that, but I like to be straightforward with y'all. But either way, 5 days, 14 hours, and 31 minutes and 50 seconds, these are going back in sale. And yes, I am buying another one. I'm going to have to end up buying. I did not mint enough NFTs. I should listen to the professor. I minted only 6. I have 3. I have 1 Entropy device here, Ashlar here. I have 2 more coming in. I already have 3 ESP32 devices. So that's my 6 NFTs. So I'm going to have to end up purchasing an NFT just like some of y'all. People think I get everything free. Nope, I might have to purchase it. So I did have some people ask, what am I making with my new Ashlar miner? They thought the new Ashlars might not be paying as much since they're just being added to the system. But as you can see, when I go to status, this is my Ashlar wallet, and it's going to tell me I have made 818,103 in the past 6 days. Since I failed college math, I'm going to use what God created called the calendar. I mean, a calculator, not a calendar, idiot. I'm sorry, guys. It's 12 midnight, and I have been up since 4 a.m. So out in the sun working at the hunting camp. So 818,000 at 103 divided by 6 days. That is 136,350 per day on strictly the Ashlar Miner. So we still can see that some people are cheating on this project last couple of days. You know, I can't understand why, but we won't even go there. It's too late at night. You know, the people are buying. But anyway, so 136,350 is worth $9. So we're still getting paid, even with a brand new Ashlar, $9 a day on this device right now. Now, again, mileage will vary, and we know that as more devices come online, rewards will be adjusted, more rewards will be split. For right now, this is what we're making. You know, again, not financial advice. We don't know how long this is going to be like this, but this is, y'all asked that question. Here's the answer: $9 a day. Now, back when this was up here just a couple of days ago, we were making $12 and $13 a day. But either way, you're making 136,000 entropy per day. Yes, we now have the answers to the universe here. You can catch lightning in a bottle twice. Several of y'all have said y'all missed out, or I've had several people say, look, I know rewards are going to go down some, but still, I should have got a second or third one. You know, some people minted like 8 or 10 of these NFTs, and like, you know, I was planning on selling all of them. I kind of wish I got a hold of one of these devices. I'm going to buy me another Ashlar. Well, here's your opportunity. So I keep saying over and over, all jokes aside, I can't, you know, keep saying the word humble, but y'all know me. I don't know if humble's the correct word. I'm very proud, or I'm very grateful over and over of y'all using my code. So I will be giving another portion back to the project. Y'all who use my code right here, Helium Deploy, Grumpy Dad 56. There's also a link in the description that goes directly to this device from Helium Deploy, my code. I'm going to donate 10 to 20%. I haven't really decided yet. I kind of want to see what it does, but I guarantee it'll be at least $100 worth. I will purchase, if people use my code, at the very least, it will be at least $100 of entropy that I will purchase, which is putting a little bit of liquidity back into the token, you know, at a one-time purchase, and then I will immediately go and burn it. That's the least I can do. If I get over, you know, X amount of sales, and it can go over, like 10% is more than that, you know, might go to 20%. I got to figure it out, because I want to be able to advertise that I'm going to do, you know, 10 to 20%. So it's probably going to be close to 20% just because of how well it did on the last one. I don't mind doing that. This is a way of me still benefiting, but giving back to this project. So let's just say I'll do 20%. It'll be 20%. And at the very least, just for some reason, if I don't get as many people using it, it'll be at least $100 worth. How about that? So jump on this now, or when it comes on sale. I will be doing another video, you know, 2 or 3 hours before this goes on sale, depending on kind of where I'm at and what's going on that day. You know, if I'm figuring this out right, it looks like it's going to be Friday, noon Central Time, which I think it dropped last time at noon also. So that's going to be June 6th, noon Central Time, 12 o'clock Central Time, 12 o'clock p.m. Central Time, whatever way you want to look at it. That should be 1 p.m. Eastern or 10 a.m. Pacific Time in the United States. And that's when it should come out. Again, I will put a tweet, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, X out, whatever it is this week. And I will make sure that I let everyone know. Just want to make sure I put my little scroller up there. Y'all should know by now I own a good amount of entropy, and I have not sold any of the mined entropy. I do have a wallet that I purchased entropy a while back. I kept purchasing it. I would set, you know, buy orders when it dropped to a certain level and triggered it. And, I've sold, $20 of that here and there. But the mined entropy that I have burned a hell of a lot of it, thousands of dollars worth, but I also have held all of it. So, but I am telling you, I do own that and other tokens I talk about, just so people can say, I warned them. We do discuss entropy, or entropy as Grumpy calls it, in the Discord server. I have my own Discord server. People who are finding this new because they're hearing about me from entropy and stuff like that, they have the Grumpy Dad Discord. What I like about it, people have been asking me for a while to start one, and I'm hard-headed and old, but eventually I started one about a month ago. We have about 147 members in it. But again, what I like about it is that we have a number of projects covered. Where you see the white at, that's updates or people talking about it. I try to set all the announcements from these projects to push into these channels right here. And, and some projects I'm not even in, but several people talked about it, like Ore and Rover and Waba and stuff like that. So I added the channels. They go in there and start talking about it. And that's a way of generating interest for people that might have heard of XNet and don't know much about it. But when they get in it, they can go in XNet and watch what the people are saying about it and stuff like that. So I do have stuff when we're not discussing crypto, which is rare, but, playing some games and fishing, hunting, ham radio, and just different stuff like that. If you're looking for a host, they got area for that too, or you want to host people's stuff. So check out the Discord. It's going to be very popular with everything going on. Bull market should be starting soon. A little pullback today, but it's not the end of the world. Don't know what kind of alt season we're going to have. A lot of people talking about that, but I don't want to keep this video going. So y'all make sure, if y'all are interested, no guarantees, no financial advice, but if you're interested and you think you missed out on the last sexy supermodel Ashlar, here's your opportunity. You do you. It's in front of you. It's up to you if you want to pick it up or if you're going to pass. It's on you. No hate. We all going to make decisions that we regret later. I'm just joking. There's projects that I wish I would have got in that they, on my Thursday lives, they tell me about, and I wish I would have got into. So, but we don't know the future of any of these projects. Entropy says they're nothing. They're mining nothing. They're mining a meme coin, which is nothing. And they're not pretending to be. People keep asking, well, what's the reason behind it? What are they mining? Nothing. They're a fun little gimmicky thing that they brought two different things together. They didn't want to be a meme. They wanted to be a D-pin, but really they're not doing any kind of D-pin thing. So they decided they're going to be a D-pin meme. And then a mineable D-pin meme. There you go. And it is what it is now. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below or come find me in my Discord, because that's where I'm at most of the time now. Keeping up with that, or my email and different information is below also. So again, check out Entropy Ashlar on Helium Deploy. Please use the code right here and help Grumpy pay his taxes on his house he owes now, on top of the taxes I owe the IRS, even though I took extra taxes out last year, and everything else going on in his life. And then I also can donate that $100 or 10 or 20%, whatever it's going to be, in my code rewards or whatever, back to the Entropy project and burn those tokens. Do all that. So thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all as usual always for the support. Just hit 30,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, and I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Y'all have a great weekend.